Hello, and welcome to another great, amazing book show. Today's story,
Alice the Fairy by David Shannon. My name is Alice. I'm a fairy. I'm not a permanent fairy. I'm a temporary fairy. You have to pass a lot of tests to be a permanent fairy. I'm gonna read this funny. I have wings so I can fly. I can't fly very high yet, but I can fly really fast. See, she's running. This is my magic wand. This is my blanket. Fairies use magic wands to change frogs into princes and things like that. I changed my dad into a horse. See, she's riding her dad's back. One time my mom made cookies for my dad, so I turned them into mine. She stole them, you mean? She stole cookies from the cookie jar. I felt bad about the cookies, so I thought I'd whip up a new outfit for my dad. Did I tell you he's the Duke of Morningside Drive? Well, he is. Plaid velvet shirt. Golden sparkly pants. Purplish pinkish shoes. My favorite color. But clothes were too hard, so I made him a new crown instead. Hey look, it's got macaroni on it. I like the shell noodles. With my magic wand, I can make leaves fall from trees. And I can draw pictures on the water. Swirl, swirl. Sometimes I use my wand to disappear. Clink. But that's kind of scary. Because it's dark. I'd rather use my blanket. See, she just covers her head and then she is entirely invisible because she's under the blanket. Of course, I also have a magic mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Well, what do you know? It's me, Alice. Thank you, mirror. Fairy dust is very useful. I use it to turn oatmeal into cake. That's too much sugar. She's not gonna have any teeth left. Her teeth are gonna fall out of her head. Casting spells is another important part of being a fairy. Watch me make my dog float on the ceiling. Hocus pocus, croaking docus. Howkin token, riggin falcon, doggin floggin, biggin nooglin. Okay, that one needs a little work. But a fairy must be very, very careful with magic. Once I accidentally turned my white dress into a red one. That little wand is gonna knock over your juice. That made the Duchess so mad she locked me in the tower forever. I got away though. How'd she escape? A fairy's life is filled with danger. Broccoli is often poisoned by the wicked Duchess and should never be eaten. Fairies also hate baths. I'd like to turn my bath water into strawberry jello. That'd be very fun. But I don't know how yet. You gotta buy a lot of jello to make a whole bathtub into jello. Oh boy. You have to be a permanent fairy to do tricks like that. They go to advanced fairy school to learn how. There they all go flying to advanced fairy school. I'm supposed to learn how to make clothes get up off the floor and dance around and line up in the closet. I'm not very good at that though. There's a book she's reading about a frog prince. Oh, look, she's got a little frog. I'll probably be a temporary fairy forever. The end. It's fun to be a temporary fairy because then you get to fly around and do everything and chase frogs and, you know, you get to be a kid. So, keep those imaginations boiling. This has been The Great Amazing Book Show.
that was
Alice the Fairy by David Shannon.
We do hope you've enjoyed this great amazing book show, and if you'd like to listen to further titles, please subscribe and continue to enjoy more of these fascinating stories.